All right, so let's get it set up so that this view returns a template and passes in these job postings, these active job postings, and then we can list them out in the template. So let's update this index view here. So let's just start from scratch and reiterate it. So let's create a variable that we want to use to hold the active jobs. So we'll call this active underscore postings equals, and then we'll get all of the active job postings out of our model. So job postings, job posting.objects.filter to filter it based on a field. And we'll say is underscore active equals true. So this will save all of the active job postings to this variable active postings. And then typically when you're going to send data over to a template, you'll create a context variable. So you could call this whatever you want. It's just kind of common to call it context. And this will be a dictionary. And we could set the key as being job underscore postings. So this will list all of the job postings. And then the value can be this active postings variable here that has all of the active postings. And right now we're just returning this HTTP response, but we don't want to do that anymore. We want to use render to render out a template. So we can return render. The first argument is this request that gets passed in up here. The second argument is the template name. We haven't created this yet, but we will. This will be job board /index.html. And then the third argument is the data that we want to send over, this context. So we'll pass in this context dictionary right here. Context, like so. And this will give us access to this job posting key and active postings value. Awesome. So now let's create this template. So in our job board app, let's create a new file. And we can specify the file path. So we want to say templates / job board / and then the name of the file, index.html. And we can just create an HTML file, and we can say create an unordered list. And then we have this list here, these job postings. So we can loop through that job posting. So we can say for posting in job postings, like so. And then we always have to end the for, if we use a for tag, end for, like so. And then within this loop, we can have access to each posting in the job posting list. So we can list out things like posting.title. So we could say posting.title to get the title. And then we could say posting.description. And then we could specify the posting.salary. We can also add a $sign here so that it looks more like a salary number. Awesome. So now if we go back and run the server, Python manage.py run server, and pull up this localhost 8000, we can see that we get these two job postings showing. Awesome. So these are coming from the database, and these are the active posts. So this is that software engineer job for 100,000 and the marketing manager job for 90,000. And we also had the other one, the very first job, that's not showing up because it's not active. And right now everything is just being displayed lowercase, and the salary isn't really getting formatted. So in the next video, we're going to use some filters to actually apply some formatting. So we're going to capitalize these and format these numbers so they look more like salary numbers. So I'll see you in the next video.